Today we're going to do a comparison between Gqrx version 2.15.8 and SdrGlut 1.29 on MacOS Monterey using a BladeRF xA5. And we're interested in seeing which one has the best sample rate. So we'll start up Gqrx here. And Gqrx, set it to 29 megasamples per second. And it's handling that all right. Getting some overflow errors, but not bad. And we'll go to 30 megasamples per second. And you can hear it's completely messed up at 30 megasamples per second. So Gqrx can just handle 29 megasamples per second. So now we'll start up SdrGlut version 1.29 and see what it can do. And so alright, so we'll start here, FM, and we'll start at 23 megasamples per second. Okay. And there, 23 megasamples per second is no problem. So we'll go to 30 megasamples per second and turn on a couple of extra audio threads to help with the processing here. Okay, so here's 30 megasamples per second. Takes it a while to reset. And there it's doing 30 megasamples per second with no problem. And Gqrx couldn't do 30 megasamples per second. And so we'll go to 40 megasamples per second. Still no problem at 40 megasamples per second. So we'll go to 50 megasamples per second. And it's doing 50 megasamples per second with no problem. And we'll go to 53 megasamples per second. And it had a little startup problems, but now it's going okay at 53 megasamples per second. That turns out to be the max. And so if I go to 55 megasamples per second, well, this time it's doing it okay at 55 megasamples per second. Well, let's try 60 megasamples per second. And there it screwed up at 60 megasamples per second. So in this particular case, it actually SdrGlut managed 55 megasamples per second, and Gqrx could only do 30 megasamples per second. And so SdrGlut is the clear winner in terms of sample rate.